Dear all, today we are going to discuss how to draw a line in computer graphics. Whenever we say that we are drawing a line, what does it mean? It means that we have points, the points may be two or more than two, which are connected with each other and have been drawn, have been displayed in a single directions. The points are connected with each other in a single direction, so we also call it as slope. So there will be two endpoints of the line and all other points will be connected with each other by following a same path. So however, if we draw something like this, so we know that this is not a line, this is some another type of shape. However, this shape is collection of lines. So line is a combination of points on a single path. So we have some algorithms in computer graphics that we use for drawing the line. So we will discuss them one by one. So first algorithm that we are going to discuss, that is DDA algorithm. So DDA algorithm is digital differential analyzer. This is the simplest line algorithm, which is based upon the line equation y is equal to mx plus c. Now how DDA algorithm works? So first step, we will first of all take the input of two endpoints, that is x0 and y0 and x1 y1. So there are two endpoints of the line, so we will input them. Then in step 2 we will calculate the difference between two endpoints. So we will find out what is the change in x, what is the change in y. Then based upon the calculated difference that we have taken in step 2, then you need to identify the number of steps to put pixel. So number of steps means how many pixels you have to display, that we can get from here. Like if the change in x is 10 and change in y is 20, that means you have to display 20 pixels. If the change in x and change in y both are 15, then you have to draw 15 pixels. If change in x is 15 but change in y is 10, then you have to draw 15 pixels actually. So because whenever you are going to draw the line, so obviously every coordinate position has to be drawn. So for x you need to draw all the pixel, for y you need to draw all the pixel. But if change in x is greater than y or change in y is greater than x, then there will be some repetition of the other coordinate. So if change in x is more, then y will be repeated at some positions. If change in y is more, then x will be repeated at some of the positions. So that's what we are going to find out here. So you need to identify the number of steps to put pixel. If dx is greater than dy, so change in x is greater than change in y, then you need more steps in x coordinate, otherwise in y coordinates, as I have already told you. So now this is the condition that we have to check. If absolute dx is greater than absolute dy, now absolute means for the difference may be in negative also, the value of your x1 may be lesser than x0. So you may be drawing a line from this direction, like there may be some line that is being drawn from right to left, or there may be some line which is being drawn from left to right. So if right to left, then obviously x first point, that is your x0, it will have more value in comparison to x1. So we will take absolute. So absolute of dx is greater than absolute of dy, then steps is equal to absolute of dx, otherwise the steps is equal to absolute of dy. Now when you have got the number of steps or number of pixels you have to draw, then step number 4, calculate the increment in x coordinate and y coordinate. Now how we will find the increment? We will find the increment by this: x increment is equal to dx divided by steps. Dx, change in x, divided by steps. So if change in x is 10, so and change in y, that is 15, so in that case steps here has become 15, because value of dy is greater than dx, so steps has become 15. So in that case, so let me just write here also, so that you can go through with the example. So here if I say, so I have dx is equal to 10 and dy is equal to 15 for this particular example. So in this case, now you can see what will happen. Steps will be dy, because change in y, that is dy, is greater. So if we come to the step number 4, so x increment is now dx divided by steps. Now steps is whatever is greater here. So dx, that is 10 divided by 15. So it will be 10 divided by 15. So y increment, that will be dy by steps. So that will be 15 by 15. So whosoever, whichever coordinate is having more change, so for that the increment will remain 1. So increment will be 1 for that coordinate which is having more change or having a larger change. The other will get an increment based upon this formula. Then after calculating the x increment and y increment, we will put the pixel by successfully incrementing x and y coordinates accordingly and complete the drawing of the line. Now after that you will keep on drawing all the pixels in x direction and in y direction. So for that, this is a simple for loop. So for we have an increment counter, that is v is equal to 0. So v is less than steps. So jab tak until we reaches the steps, v is less than steps, v plus plus, v plus plus, so v will be increased. So x will be x plus increment, y will be y plus increment. So and then we will put that pixel or display that pixel on the screen. But here one important operation is there, that is round x and round y, because when you calculate this value, as for this example, the value that is 10 divided by 15, so when it is 10 divided by 15, it will be somewhere like 0.6. So 0.66, the value will be like that. So in that case, whenever you will increment the value of x, you will find out the new value of x. Every time it will be in decimals actually, but you cannot have the decimal positions on your screen. Your screen will have the whole numbers as the pixel positions in x and y, so you cannot go through with the decimal parts. So that's why I put pixel, that is round x and round y. So you will have to round off the value of for both the x and y, so that you can have the exact pixel position, and then you will keep on displaying these pixels. Ultimately, when you will reach the steps, all the pixels may have been already displayed. So that is our DDA algorithm.